All right, we're gonna run this bitch again now. We're gonna run this bitch again. We're gonna see what it is. Try to add bro in. All right, we'll go to request. Allow the audience to ask to participate in the broadcast. Yeah, that cool. Let go. This nigga can't be found, man. This nigga, he can't be found, man. That's crazy. I don't know why he don't pull up. I'm clearly friends with him, but he just don't pull up. That's crazy though. Oh man, technical difficulties. Ain't no big deal, but I'm just Facebook be having me confused. This shit crazy. This shit like they just let me know though when we tap in, we finna tap all the way in on y'all ass. Yeah, we finna tap all the way in on y'all ass. Like I already knew what the conversation was gonna be anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro, you just gotta check me out because I can't get out the live and message on my phone. That shit gonna end the live. Which that's weird too to me. Facebook got it well, you can't like kind of back out of the live and on some goddamn, you know what I mean? Like some shit. Like you can't do that on Facebook and that's weird to me. What's up,
Can you hear
bro?
me now? Can you hear me?
Man, why is this shit low, bro? This shit don't make no sense,
I
bro.
don't know, bro. I don't
This
know.
shit don't make no sense, bro.
I don't know what's going on, bro.
Damn, this shit don't make no sense why this shit like that. Like
I
at
don't
all.
know. I don't know. It's acting weird today, man. We have
Let me try to put on my earbuds and maybe that'll allow me to hear you better.
Yeah, cause I hear you coming through good on my end. I'm on Wi-Fi too, so
Cause this shit crazy. This shouldn't even be this difficult to be all the way real.
it should
Like
be.
this shit crazy, bro.
Answer said, "What's wrong with your camera and mic?" So you can
Maybe if
see
I
me.
put on my earbuds, you'll be able to hear me a little better. I don't know. We'll try and see.
Say go on. She said, "Oh." It say answer say go on the settings
But
and
really,
turn on
it ain't you hearing me, it's me hearing you. But I don't know. We'll see.
I'm trying to see if there's other people like that too. They say go in my settings and go to Wi-Fi, but
That's trash, bro. Bro, that's trash, bro. I hear you good in here with these earbuds, bro. That's weird, bro. Bro, that's weird, bro. Anyway, man. All right, man. Let's tap in, bro. Oh my God.
They
Hey,
fucking up the vibe, man. They
oh
fucking up
no.
the vibe.
Hey, bro, can't nothing fuck up the vibes. It's just to me, it just add to the story, man. Oh my
For
God.
sure.
So we here, bro. We here now.
I know people want to tap in too. We been doing this shit for like 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get this shit right.
Oh man.
Like 20 minutes. Yo, bro. What's
Hey, shout
happening?
out to you.
I know people been trying.
Hold on. Some
Go ahead.
my homie Anson said go on the settings and turn on Wi-Fi, but I was on Wi-Fi. That was the only reason I was able to even go live. But we
Yeah.
good. We got it now. We got it now. We in the building now. How you doing,
Yeah.
bro?
Man, I'm living, bro. Living. I had to get some rest before we hopped on, cause you know what I'm saying. You know, every time we chat it up, you feel me? We on. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
No, for sure.
Hey,
We
yeah,
got.
bro.
Yeah, man. We
Oh,
on now. We got it.
all right, man. So shoot, for everybody who tapping in, man, appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in, man. I hope y'all get something from this. Whether it's entertainment or a message. I think you're gonna get a little bit of both. But we're gonna dive into some shit, man. I already know how me and bro get down when we talk. So it's definitely gonna be some food for thought. So I hope y'all got two plates. You
Two
know what I
play.
mean? Two plates,
You know,
bro. You're gonna need something for tonight and something for later, bro. You're gonna need it to go plate, bro.
that
So
good content, man. Content.
yeah,
Man.
man. Yeah, man. Bro,
This shit.
so to just go and get into what brought us here, right? Well, I guess technically
Right.
it ain't what brought us here, because I was about to say fool's gold, but fool's gold ain't exactly what brought us here, but it's something we really need to dive into while we here. But technically what brought us here was this post I posted about music, you know, and you know, me and you really tap in and be talking about the music shit. So like
For sure.
so one thing I want to ask you, bro. First of all, when did you drop Fools Go?
Just the past Friday, man, the 28th. If I'm not mistaken, the date was 28th. 28th.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now, for anybody who don't know, can you explain to them what Fool's Gold is?
Okay, so it's a construct of things.
What's up?
Okay, Fool's Gold, basically, these are songs spanning from the year 2014 to 2021. All right.
Okay.
My personal feelings towards these records is I don't like them. Some of them I do, don't get me wrong, but I don't like them. Like, it just, I don't feel like they represent me today. And
I get that. I get that.
the first your first impression is important. So the Fool's Gold title, one meaning of it is, if you think that is me today, you're a fool. The
Okay.
second
I got
the
you.
second part of that, the second part of that is where I'm a fool at. So
Okay.
just because it's old to me, it's new to you. So it might be another man's trash is another man's treasure. So it's
Fact.
perspective based. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's the tokens I've dropped on my journey through this music shit. And I didn't care for the tokens. They might was a penny to me, but to somebody else, it's a gold coin. So it's fool's gold. I could be the fool. You know what I'm saying? Be like, no, man, number two, why would I lie as a record, bro? What you talking about? I'm like, I mean, yeah, it got some good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to me,
Yeah.
it's perspective based. So fool's gold is really about perspective.
Mm-hmm.
It's just perspective. And what something means to you may bring value to me. And
Mm-hmm.
what something did mean to me may bring value to you. So it's this
Fact.
positivity thing, you know what I'm saying? So it's all perspective. That's what the big thing is. If you can see it, fool's gold equal perspective. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So what would you say is your version of Fool's Gold? Like, what would your Fool's Gold be as a being?
Oh man. My fool's gold, bro. It's so much shit I learned. Okay, first of all, just start. My foolishness was I want to be so fucking good to the point I took everything. So
Mm-hmm.
if we talking like anime, you know what I'm saying? I'm in this bitch practicing all the time, but I ain't coming outside. Like I want to perfect the jitsu, but I'm not coming outside. You got to come outside. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in
Mm-hmm.
this bit perfecting. I'm in this bit working, but and
Mm-hmm.
that's it's a construct of things, because like persistence and consistency are not one and the same. When
Mm-hmm.
people say
Fact.
consistency, when people say that, they mean they see it. They see
Mm-hmm.
it. It's outside of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But persistence, that's me steady working through all the trials and tribulations that I'm dealing with. You don't
Fact.
see that. That's not what you see.
Mm-hmm.
I could be dropping a project once a year, but that's consistent going by what I'm dealing with. That's persistent as a motherfucker. But
Mm-hmm.
that's not what the world sees. So I've been persistent, but to the world, I'm not being consistent. So
Mm-hmm.
the foolishness of it all is me thinking that I'm not good enough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yep.
That's me. And people's perspective is, bro, just start. You ain't moving. You ain't doing that. That frustrates me. So now I'm in there. I'm fighting the damn hard as a motherfucker now, because it's like, damn, they
Mm-hmm.
don't see me. They
Mm-hmm.
don't fucking see me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm punching harder, harder, harder. But I just need to come outside.
Mm-hmm.
I need to give myself some grace. So that's
Fact.
the foolishness of all of this, bro. It's like my biggest, I tell Dre Benji this all the time. My biggest fault is being too humble.
Mm-hmm.
Being too
I feel that.
humble.
I feel that.
Being too
I feel
yeah.
too
Yeah,
much of
yeah.
anything is a bad thing. I definitely feel that, bro.
For
Because I
sure.
mean, to
You
be
know.
honest, everybody like to be a rapper, and I'm speaking specifically to rap. To be a
Right.
rapper, it's expected for us to be these bravado having, macho, nothing fuck with me, nothing bother me, I'm invincible ass niggas. But every rapper is a human. You know what I mean? And everybody got they individual struggles or battles. Some of it might be battles like what you experiencing, which was I deal with that. I understand that as well. Like I've
Mm-hmm.
had my own bout with that. But some people have other bouts, you know. But the thing about it is like hip hop and rap, it's amazing, bro. Like there's vulnerability in it, but it's not really a vulnerability based genre. Like it's a lot of hiding more so than a lot of exposing. And even a lot of the stuff that we expose as artists, and I'm just saying in general, because you
Mm-hmm.
got certain artists, like to me, when Joe Budden was rapping, he was one of the most vulnerable rappers you'll ever hear. He'll say anything, and he'll just say it flat out, you know. And I think that's something that we never need to lose as hip hop artists, as rap artists, whatever you call yourself in the genre of rap, hip hop, and trap. I don't think we ever need to lose the courage to really pour what we got. You know what I mean? And who we are, good and bad. The shit that
Right.
sound good, the shit that's vulnerable. You know, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad you said what you just said, bro. Because from the outside looking in, people see folks dropping and dropping and dropping. And you know, on social media, we all see the highlight reel, but we don't really get to see the inner workings, the persistence, as you put it, that people actually deal with to share themselves and whatever they create. And me and you artists, but well, we recording artists, but this shit go for painters, sculptors, anybody who takes something inside of them, create it in physical or any kind of tangible form, which could be audio, and share it with the world for the world to get a critiques on it. Like that, I don't think people understand the type of demons artists have to battle to give they godness to the world, bro. Like people really don't understand that. And
And,
then like, and then
and what-
you got people who like, you got people who will shit on all of the work that you put in to put it out because they talking about numbers, bro. And it's just like it's so many layers, it's so many chambers and layers to the shit that an artist has to push through just to do what they love. So I feel you, bro. I get
so
it. So
like like a lot of that, like, and we're gonna get to the next question, because like the thing is, when it comes to like we got to learn to dance with our skeletons, you know what I'm saying?
mhm.
You know, the skeletons in our closet, we got to learn how to dance with them, you know. But the biggest thing, the biggest construct about being an artist, people expect us to be a lot of things.
Yep.
Like content creators, we gotta that's a big job. That's a job within itself.
Facts.
Within, we gotta create, within being an indie artist, within all of these things. And I read a comment on Instagram that was pretty damn dope. And I was like, damn. But she said, why do people expect artists to work outside their expertise? Like everybody else can do what they do. Everybody else. But artists have to do so many things, and they expect us to be able to do it. When we're writing the music, we got to record the music. We also got a lot of us are executive producing our own stuff, where it all that takes energy. Like we
All
have
of
to live life,
all of it, bro.
right? And people expect artists to have multiple arms. But when it comes to other people, they just got their one job. You know what
Facts.
I'm
Facts.
saying? Like,
Facts as
you know,
hell.
producers, when the producers, like, okay, producers make beats. Yeah, they close to an artist, but I tell producers all the time, you need content, you're making beats. Just turn your camera on. That's all you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you got to do. You know, with us, we can't really turn the camera on or while we write a song. First of all, it's not that exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Second, the process is ugly. It's not a pretty process. You know, bringing something here to the paper or to your phone, and it's not a pretty process, and it's not fun to look at. And plus, we want you to hear something. You don't want to hear it before. We don't want you to get all the things already. We want to kind of reveal it to you. So we don't got many ways to create content, and a lot of us, we're working, we're dealing with life, parents, kids, everybody, which everybody do, but y'all ain't writing music.
Yeah.
If you want to write something good, and not even talk about the constructs of the industry, like what the sound is. Y'all want a hit record. Nobody knows what that is. Like,
paid for, bro.
We don't know what that is. So you want us to intentionally write something that we don't even know what it is yet, bro. We just, like, the whole concept, people need to understand, when money into the room, God leaves. That's how it works. You know, so what you're saying is important, man. And we got a lot of shit to cover. So go ahead.
Yeah.
We here.
Yeah.
I'm locked in today now.
But look though, bro, you just said some major shit, bro. Like, when money comes into the room or into the equation, and that becomes like the sole focus, God,
dips, bro.
It's not even, I would even go as far as to say it's not even that God leave. We, as the people who so money focused, push God out the room. We push God out of the equation, bro. And I don't care what nobody say. Music is 100%. Creating is 100% spiritual. That's
for sure. Everybody knows that.
That's an absolute spiritual experience. So, like, when I create, and I'm talking about with anything, but especially with music, I'm not thinking about what people gonna like. I'm not thinking about how much money I can make from it. I try to block out everything in the external world, because if I'm focused on the world, I can't tap into God. I can't tap into God because I don't think of songs. I stopped thinking of songs in 2008. I stopped thinking as I create since 2008. And if it don't flow, I don't touch it. I wait till I wait till the river flowing, bro. And that's a whole nother thing in this world where you gotta put stuff out all the time. But don't get me wrong, now there's practices and shit we can do to, like, it's just like a muscle. It's just like working out any other muscle. So you can practice on tapping into the flow state on a regular basis to the point where it becomes easier and you can do it. Like, I'm at a point now, I can write a whole song at the drop of a dime. I can write a verse at a drop of a dime. I can freestyle a whole song at a drop. Whenever I want to do it, I can do it. But the key to it is I have to first create a space for myself. And the thing is, creating that space ain't something I do when I get to the studio or when I'm about to create. That space got to be created from the time I wake up. From the time I wake up, I have to be creating that space so my mind don't get cluttered with outside shit. Now, sometimes I'll say when it's really inspired, sometimes I can take the stuff that I deal with on the external level from the day, and I can just harness it, and it come out perfectly in the music. But sometimes that shit creates interference in the signal, and you start hearing static. You ain't hearing the you almost can feel the song, but the words ain't coming because it's interference from whatever you've been dealing with that day. So it's like, really, it don't work one way, but it always is spiritual though. When it's real, I'll say that. When it's real, it's spiritual. Now, if you copy and paste, you can knock out 12 songs a day if you copy and paste it, because it don't come from nothing but your ego, and the ego got a lot to say. God don't talk a lot though. God don't talk a lot. The ego will talk all day. God don't talk a lot, because when God say one thing, it can last you 10 years. God can say one thing that'll take you 10 years to unpack.
You know, that voice that you hear, you know, when God's speaking, it's very quiet, but it's so loud.
Yeah. Yes,
it's
bro.
So loud.
Yes, bro.
And like, I'm a person, I'm self-diagnosed. But my therapist, you know, she said I got depression and ADHD because this motherfucker don't stop. You know what I'm saying? This from the time I get up, I hear shit. It don't stop. Even when I'm asleep, I'm tired. When I wake up, it just don't stop. It works with music because I'm always rapping.
Yep.
I got a rhyme condition. You know what I'm saying?
I got
you. So it's when you speak about stuff like that, it makes such a point because like this, when I go to the studio, when I want to create, when I know I have to start tomorrow, I got to start today. If I'm talking about tomorrow, I got to start today. This shit already in motion. Like, all right, now when it comes to rapping about certain things, that static you was talking about. So I'm just now getting to a point that I can rap about the shit that I've been through. I can always talk about it, but rapping about it was hard as fuck. And I couldn't understand why. But I could talk about this shit all day it's just part of me. I could talk about it, but rapping this shit would not come out right. And it's just now getting to the point that I can start scratching on it in a lyrical form. So the project that I'm working on now is that. So
okay.
It's unintentional. This shit was so unintentional. It's crazy because that was not the plan. But in my creative process, whenever I get whoever around me, I got a formula. I got a formula that I give them. I'm big on not interrupting their creative process. I'm big on that. I tell them like this: you a machine. You make great product already. I'm just finna feed the machine. I need you to print out whatever you finna print out. I'm not finna touch no buttons. You just be you. I'm just giving you this. I want to see what comes out of it. And then when I get that motherfucking paper, I'll be like, oh damn, you came up with this? Okay, let's just move this right here. It only need it to move this right there. Perfect. They be looking at me like before we start the process. When I tell them what the process is gonna be, they be like, I don't know, bro. I said, man, listen, trust me, bro. Don't question me. Don't ask no questions. Just trust me. You the machine. I'm finna feed you what I want. You gonna tell me what you translating it to. That's all that is finna happen. And once they do that, the light bulb goes off, and they be like, damn, bro, I didn't never. I'm like, that's what happens when you that's collaborating. That's what collaboration is.
And that's producing.
Yes, but you got that's executive producing. It's me seeing some shit that you don't see. But I'm letting you cook because I already know you in the room for a reason. I ain't got to push you to do nothing. You got the skill set. I just gotta feed you something different. So that's the sounds that we coming up with, bro. The person looking at me like, bro, this shit hard. And I look at him like, I didn't know this shit was gonna come out like that, but I knew this shit was gonna come out like that.
Exactly.
So it's like,
bro.
He goes forward and he moves on with this process, and he be like, you got it. Now I'm like, bro, now you got another way of creating. Now, you just branched off this way. You didn't even know this world existed.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Because you a producer, you taking now, you can put your life energy in another way. You can take your experiences and just do this. And that's the beauty of it. So, and that's why I call the new project that I'm working on now is called This Just Feelings 2. I got another EP coming after this one. It's already ready. These two EPs, Fool's Gold and It's Just Feelings, songs were already there. These are the same songs I've been holding on to for years, bro. And to go back what you were saying earlier, mentoring is so important, bro. mentorship is so important. Because if somebody would have came to me, with somebody did come to me and be like, hey, you why we want to just put them songs out? But they didn't press the issue. They didn't press the issue with me. I'm an artist, bro. I'm trying to be the best. I don't want nobody to hear nothing but the best. If that shit 2021, that ain't me right now. You finna get this work.
Yeah.
You finna get this work. That's what I want to do. But that person should have, the mentor should have been like, nah, bro, put that shit out. Let them know your process. They should know. You could tell them that this is old music, but it's new to them.
Facts.
Put it out. That what should have been, because I didn't know better, bro. I'm blinded by the art. You can't see everything.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
So with that said, would you say your ego helps you create, hurts when you trying to create, or a little bit of both? Like what place would you say your ego plays in your whole creative process, from the inception of the thought all the way?
Bro, you know what my big problem is?
What's up?
I am confident but insecure at the same time. At the same time. If it came,
that's human.
For example, if you talking about, hey, can you rap with Carlos? I'm gonna be like, hell fucking yeah, I can keep the fuck up. That nigga gonna go crazy, but I'm gonna keep the fuck up. You think this nigga just finna step on me? Hell no, that's not finna happen. But now when it comes to me, when I look in the mirror, because that's what I give a fuck about the most. But at the same time, I'm confident and insecure at the same time. So what happens is not even that my ego is more on me. It's not even about me trying to make you believe something about me. It's really this nigga saying to this nigga, like, he's saying, bro, yeah, you can feel like you dope, but bring that shit outside, nigga. You can't say, you can say you dope all day, but until it's outside of yourself, none of that shit matter, bro. Then it's the other side. Like, now let me tell you, you gotta be happy with yourself. If that's your best, that's your best. You should be happy with that. But then the other side, like, nigga, you can say you dope, but it don't matter until they say you dope. Cause it ain't real until it's outside of yourself. Cause you got your reality, then you got the real world.
And that's tricky. That's tricky because them two intertwine. They not super separated like some people think. Like, they actually woven in together.
And it's kind of like imposter syndrome. So it's like, I know who I am. I know who I am. But it's like people got this construct of me that's not true. A lot of shit I do is because my upbringing I had to do. I don't like talking to niggas, bro. I don't even like people. But I don't like y'all niggas, bro. Like, just, I like you. If I don't give a fuck about y'all niggas, bro. I'm from Pelham, bro. I've always been by myself. I always been weird. I always stuck out. So I'm used to the dog, my nigga. This me. This is what like Bane said, nigga, I was born here. You just visiting. You know what I'm saying? You just visiting. This is my home.
Yeah.
That's what fucks with me, because I don't give a fuck, but I give a fuck.
Yep.
And
bro,
that's my problem. That's my problem. Like, all the music, all Dre Benji, I talk, bro. And then it's like, I hate debates. I'm at where I'm at right now, and what this call is about. And I want niggas to get on. I wish niggas would, but this shit'll stay up. Excuse my passion, but I'm tired of talking about shit that niggas getting caught up in their yak. Make a fucking change. Let's like, bro, I'm not going back and forth with no nigga unless we talking about a solution. The fuck we debating about? It's nothing to debate. What gets on my nerves, I look up to a lot of y'all niggas. I told Cotton this same shit. I don't have no ego, bro. I fuck with y'all niggas. Now, when it get into the all being politics and why nobody fuck with this, I don't give a fuck, bro. What's the solution?
Yeah.
I don't give a damn. I'm from Pelham, bro. Ain't nobody trying to do what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about all that rah. I don't give a damn, bro. Let's get this shit to the next level. What hurts me is we got a lot of dope ass artists. I don't give a fuck what you doing. Dollar Man Jara is the hardest nigga. That nigga hard as a motherfucker to me. It ain't about how the shit sound. It's about, are you great at what you doing? I don't give a fuck about what it sounds like. Are you great at what you're doing? That's what we're talking about. That's what we need. Like, niggas caught up. We
Hold on real
about,
quick. What? Yeah, that cool. Y'all can do whatever y'all gotta do, because I'm doing this. Hello?
But yeah, but man, niggas talking about, I'm gonna be honest, bro. In the 9, this is me. I do a lot of research, bro. I watch a lot of podcasts. I watch history. I do this shit. In my personal opinion, the 9 gonna get somewhere when they let the so-called conscious niggas, which is not, that's a construct. That shit ain't real. Cause all of us, it ain't none that these street niggas talking about that we haven't experienced. We are from the same motherfucking place. You either did it a little bit more than me or a little less than me. We all don't seen dope, nigga. We all don't smell the boom. We all don't smell, boom. The lace cocaine, and we all don't smell that shit, bro. We all don't be around, nigga. Dope dealers been trying to recruit me since I was 15. And I'm the cleanest nigga out the group. I don't smoke, I don't drink. My niggas used to be like, why y'all want this nigga? This the most squarest nigga. Why y'all want this nigga? But the dope boy, one dope dealer told me, bro, he told me straight up, he said, bro, I like you. He said, you want to know why? I said, why? It's about how you carry yourself. You in a group of all them niggas. You in a group of all them. But it's something about you. And I said, bro, I get it, but I don't understand why would you want me? He said, because you think different. You not own what they own. It'll work. I'm talking about my mama, you know what I'm saying? My mama crying. I need to sell dope just as bad as anybody else. Like, I went to my mama and told her, she sit on the bed. I was like, Mom, listen, I don't know how you feel about this, but I'm finna get out in these streets. Cause I can't stand you crying. I just can't stand you not being able to, you know what I'm saying, to do for yourself. Like, I can't, as a man, bro, I can't do that. And she was like, she looked at me and it's like, this boy either done lost his damn mind or he really mean this shit and he willing to take ass whipping for it. That's how she looking at me. Cause my mama didn't play that shit, bro. So she looking at me like, is you crazy? You don't lost your goddamn mind, or you serious? And she was like, I don't want you to do. And we had a real one-on-one. And that when she kind of understood, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, he feel like this, I feel like this. We really can't do nothing about it, but out of due respect for each other, we just try to make it work. And I ain't never have to do nothing in the streets in my life. But the music shit, bro, we surrounded by a lot of niggas that's focused on the wrong thing, bro. We talking about, like, when we were doing a clubhouse, on the clubhouses, that shit was worthless, bro. Too many niggas want to talk. Too many niggas think they know what they talking about. Too many niggas that don't know what they talking about. And too many niggas that feel some type of way. You know well. All them things cancel shit out. We need to talk about solutions. I'm not debating with nobody. I don't give a damn about none of that shit. We need to figure out a way. And I feel like it's us type of artists that's gonna move the 9. Like, people hate when we bring up Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. I know they do. I get it. But isn't the goal to make money? Like, if we talk,
that's the question.
That's what I'm saying. Check this out. This is what they be saying now. We talking about marketing. We talk about We talk about the business. We talking business, right?
Music business.
Let's talk business. We just seen Kendrick Lamar sell the most sold rap tour ever. It ain't been one higher. He has surpassed all of these niggas that rap and made so much money, and he did it his way. Now, ain't that the goal? Fuck the person. Fuck Kendrick Lamar. Let's take his name out of it.
Yeah.
Don't you want that? Okay. Yes. Okay, so where's the blueprint? Why we can't take from this nigga blueprint? Oh, because we ain't Kendrick Lamar? Because we ain't Kendrick. Oh, you ain't Kendrick. So
we don't have a clout, bro.
But see, what I'm trying to get people to realize, bro, it's somebody took this person, believed in this person. They didn't have a proof of concept yet. They just knew this nigga could do this very well. And if one person like it, it's 10,000 more.
Yep.
Period. Proof of concept. That's all we talking about here. Proof of concept. Okay, so if you say Carlos sound like Andre 3000, who is Andre? All right, there go the fan fucking base. There go the fan base. There it go. What you need? What you trying to figure out? What's there to figure out?
You know what I think it boiled down to, bro? I think it boiled down to down here in the South, especially in small towns. How open is your mind? I don't think just my personal opinion, in small town areas, I don't think a lot of the people who trying to be like managers in music or CEOs of labels or DJs, I don't think a lot of them are open-minded. You know what I mean? So they more so lean on the tried and true opposed to what stands out. But the irony of that is, even though the record labels push out the tried and true because they know people keep eating the fast food, they're all in a competition looking for the next new thing that stands out from all of the Smurfs. And if you're gonna be a Smurf, why not be Papa Smurf with the red on? And
not only that, bro, that's just simple. Go in history. Go in history of music. The first person, the one that made, you got Future, you got Lil Baby, you got Young Thug. Anybody that try to sound like you would never surpass them. Period.
Carbon copies never do. The carbon copies never.
You would never be better than them, because
nope.
Eventually, if we building the road, you know, I talked to you about this. I'm making a road. If I'm the first, you got 10,000 niggas behind you that ain't gonna they ain't gonna step in front of you because they want you to finish building the road.
Yep.
So guess what? You can never be bigger than the wave. So here's the thing: the first person always make the bread. Look at it. Look at the proof. I don't care what kind of rap you do. Look at the nigga.
Yeah.
Look at whoever you praise. You can't pass them. You can't. You gotta.
The first
branch
out. The first person also have to deal with the most backlash too, though. When you break through that wall, you feel the bricks, like, you know what I mean?
But that's what I'm trying to let people know.
Yeah.
Look at the proof. The proof of concept is already there. Get what sticks out. As long as they're doing for the culture, as long as they do what they do great, get them.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
A question. How would you define great? Is it a certain skill set that come with that, or like how would your great metrics be? Like what would that consist of?
It's spiritual. It's just you feel it.
Is that it factor?
Like, no, check this out. Okay, you know how you hear something, you be like, it ain't for me, but I understand why they like it. That's it. That's exactly it. It's not for me. You know how a motherfucker can hear your music and be like, it ain't for me, but you can rap, bro. You can definitely rap. You definitely got it. Just ain't for me. That's you perfected what you do. That's all that is. Because if they can't tell you
that, I did that.
If they can't say nothing else, they do not like it. It's not about this. It's just not for them. Their vibration ain't there, but they can understand why it could go. They're not talking about the mix ain't right, you know, and that's a cop out. That the mix ain't right.
It is
all that shit, bro. That's a cop out. Let's be real. Everybody ear different. Everybody ear different. When it comes to a mix, bro, I mean, it is a standard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is a standard. But like Benji say greatness is something that's subjective. That I agree. And
Cedric just said some shit. He gone, but Cedric just said some shit. Now he said some shit twice.
Yeah, he for sure. He said the road is dark, light illumination path. The other person light shows you that is other option. But see, the thing is, yeah, but when it comes to a light, if they don't know what the fuck they look, if they don't know what the fuck they looking at, they can't point me nowhere. Like, if they don't know what the fuck they looking at some point, it comes to a point like, bro, you don't know everything, and that's okay.
Facts.
That's okay. Let's figure this shit out together. Let's figure it out. And that's what I'm saying. The formula that I'm talking about is just that. All right, it may not be for you, but do it got a place. That's all we talking about. Do it got a place. Do it sound good. Do it check these boxes. Is the person doing this craft well? Is the mix okay? You know what I'm saying? Do you understand where everything is? Everything seem pretty good?
Is the recording? I would even go as far as to say, is the recording good? Because you can always remix it.
Oh, listen, that's the most important part. I didn't even want to get into the technical shit. Because we got a lot to talk about, bro. Because now, the recording session is the most important part of any record. My goal when I go into the studio, when I come in this motherfucker right here, it got to sound good unmixed. Period.
Facts. Fact, bro. Every single song I record, I have multiple ways I listen to it. But before I decide to release it, it has to sound good to me, a cappella.
For sure.
Jada Kiss said a line, bro, that stuck with me ever since I was a kid. He said, y'all use beats for help, we help the beats. When he said that, bro, I was that right there took my whole understanding. I probably was 13 when I heard that. That shit took my understanding of rap. It made me approach writing and everything totally different. And it made me also be like, I don't want a good beat to be a crutch that I gotta lean on to be good or to be perceived as good. So every song I do, bro, I listen to the whole thing with no music. If I still feel just as good about it as I do with the music, it's a go for me. I do that with everything I record, bro.
But you know what our problem is? And this is not my problem per se, but this is our perception. We from South fucking Georgia, bro. We need to bounce. We need to bounce. We need to bounce. I don't blame a nigga that want. We ain't from New York, my nigga. Like we lyrical, we can do that, but that don't mean we have to. My nigga, I want to bounce. My nigga, I'm from the South. I want an 808 just like anybody else. I want to bounce. Now, the thing is, what our problem is, we are not putting the medicine in the food. Put the medicine in the food.
But my thing is this, though. Can a song not be good without bounce?
Oh, it can be great. That's already proven. We know that.
So my question has always been, and by the way, we're going on, Cliff, people tapping in, so I want to acknowledge you tapping in. We're going, but like my thing with kind of music, right? My biggest gripe, bro, when it comes to rap music, black music. We have, I don't think we got 10, I think our limitations is less than 10 things that you have to do in order for the black community to fuck with your music. And when I think about that, like, it goes from topic to beat selections to the whole shit. And when I think about that, I'm like, damn, you mean to tell me art imitates life? Now, we always say, does art imitate life or does life imitate art? Well, the chicken always come before the egg, because who lays the egg? So that's a whole nother. So that's a whole nother thing. The chicken always come before the egg. So art imitates life, because life is what makes the art. You know, so it's like, okay, if we going off of that concept, why do we think life has to be limited to I get bitches, I fuck other nigga bitches, I get money, I'm hustling to get money, I got jewelry, I got the best outfit or the best clothes, I got the best dog or the best cars, or like basically material rap, sexual rap, street quote unquote rap, which to be honest, I hate the concept of conscious rapper, because if you look up the definition of conscious, it's awareness. So every single artist, no matter what the genre is a conscious artist, because they're aware of what they're talking about. Like when you think about the human consciousness, you are alive the moment you have consciousness. The moment your consciousness leaves your body, you're dead. You know, and when your conscious turn off for a little bit, you done passed out or you're not conscious. But awareness is what conscious is. So when they say conscious rapper, and then they always fit it with the backpack rapper type joint, it's almost like, bro, are you really thinking about what you're saying, or are you just repeating what you've heard? You know what I mean? But for me, it's like,
that's what bothers people though. That talk like that, what they be like, man, nigga, you know what I fucking meant, nigga. You know what I mean, nigga. You know. They be like, you trying to outthink me. I'm smart too, nigga. That what it, you know what I'm saying? I'm smart too, nigga. It's that when the ego kick in.
Yeah.
So I try to avoid those conversations, because nigga be like, you think you smarter than me. It's not a pissing contest, bro. It's not a dick pulling contest. I'm not
really
with all that,
bro. It's really not, bro.
That's a subject matter problem. What I'm talking about is, when I say put that medicine in the food, I mean trick the ear. We from the South. We know what bounce feels like.
Yeah.
And we can rap. This shit easy.
Yeah.
Why can't we, the niggas that can really rap, get on some dope ass beats and just kill the shit? That's what I want. I hear Cotton is a very versatile, all y'all versatile artists. But me and Cotton were talking the other day, and he gets it. He's like, man, I like make some shit that bounce. You know, I don't have to be lyrical all the time, because sometimes I just want to be a nigga too. But that don't mean he talk about nigga shit. It just, he want to bounce. We from the South. That's what we get down. That's how we like it.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is balance. Just like what we want from the industry. That's we lack balance too, as these type of artists. What they, you know, quote unquote. But we lack balance too. We also lack balance in, we let competitiveness tilt this shit too much. Because of the sport. We are sports. We are sports players, nigga. This we can rap till we 80, nigga. As long as our voice work, nigga, we can rap, and you gonna have to prove to me that you can just kill my ass like that. But it should be healthy. This conversation is healthy. Solution based. Let's not talk problem based. Let's be solution based. So don't come to me with a problem if you don't want to fix it. Don't do this with me all the time. At some point, we got to get like this and go forward. At some point, every time I say something and you doing like this, you in my motherfucking way. You ain't no good as the oppressor, my nigga. Get the fuck out of my way. If we ain't talking about a solution, get the fuck out of my way, bro. You in the way.
So with that said, when it comes to the solution, right? Because the reason why I mentioned basically the very common avenues that we have to go through, that's actually part of the problem. That's part of the problem. I wasn't saying that just for the subject matter. I'm saying that across the whole board. Like, if a nigga named Jermaine, well, fuck, we'll just say Tyler the Creator when he first came out, he
Right.
made the music. He made the music he wanted to make. That was what he wanted to make, right? And it popped. But the black community, as far as the streets or whatever, they didn't accept it. A lot of his fan base was white folks, the what I'll call, for the sake of understanding, the alternative black people, the people who like the different shit, the weird shit, and all of
Yeah.
that. But his success came when he started in his own way following the program. You know what I mean? Talking about what's more generally accepted. And I appreciate his success, but my issue with that is, why do people have to change themselves regardless of how their music sound? Because in my opinion, when I listen to it, like for instance, when I listen to your project, I didn't go into your project like, all right, he got to talk about this, he got to talk about this, the beats got to sound like this, it got to be this, it got to be that, it got to be this, it got. I don't have a preconceived like
Right.
check that an artist has to follow for me to like the music. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like however it's crafted, as long as it's dope, I'm good. But we live in a world where, and this is just my honest opinion, I honestly feel like the listeners have become a little too selfish about about their music experience. So much so where it's almost like they expect us to go in the studio and make music the way they want us to make it. You know what I'm saying? As if
Oh.
as if we don't have, like, again, I just said it was spiritual. If it's spiritual, I have to follow direction. It's being given to me in a way. So when it's given to me in a way, and God used everybody differently,
Yeah.
everybody. Every single creator is used for a different purpose. Everybody ain't meant to be Drake. If everybody was
Right.
to be Drake, then Drake wouldn't even be Drake. You need your big crit. You need a big crit, bro. You need that. If you don't have that, then who speaks to those people? So it's
Right.
interesting to me that it's interesting to me that we had this genre where there's a checklist that you gotta follow. You don't have to be dope necessarily. You just need to
No.
follow this checklist. And the fucked up thing about the checklist for me, which makes it very hard for me to follow it, because I can do all that shit. There is nothing I cannot do as an artist, as a rapper.
For
I'm
sure.
not the best. I'm not the best singer, so I'm not gonna sing your ass to death. But
That,
when it
that
comes
don't
to
matter no
writing and
more either,
rapping,
though.
when it comes to rapping and writing, though, there is nothing I can't write, and there is nothing I can't rap. Like,
For sure.
there's no beat I can't rap to. Nigga, my first mixtape, I got a song called "I'm the Shit" rapping over farts, and I snapped very bad on that bitch. And it was, to me, I treated it like a slam dunk contest. Like, is this nigga really finna do a through the leg windmill? Is he really finna do that? You know, I treated it like a slam dunk contest. Like, well, damn, I ain't never heard nobody rap on no farts. I know some people gonna be like, this shit don't ride, but for the people who can appreciate the creativity and also the skill level of that, they'll get it. But I had shit on there that was like more, I'll say common, like shit that was more easier to digest. That's the way I'll put it. But
Right.
it's like, I think part of to me, bro, as an artist, I think a big part of the issues we all experience is closed-mindedness, and that goes from the label to the consumer and everything in between. Just closed-mindedness, bro. Like,
I'm
you can be
gonna
dope,
say something.
you can be dope as hell, and a
Uh-huh.
label, you can be dope as fuck and have Kendrick Lamar level music and potential, and a label won't sign you because they think you're too old and you can't reach 14 and 15-year-olds, bro. As if there's no as if there's no demographic between 18 and 35. You know,
First,
it's just,
let's
that shit
okay.
weird to
So
me, bro. That
it's
shit weird to me, bro.
yeah, they fucking the game up, but like Royce the 5'9" said this. He said, "We're the cool kids. Since when do the cool kids start listening to niggas that's not cool? We make the trends. They don't. They follow trends. We just need
Mm-hmm.
to do our job as the fucking cool kids. If we did our job as the fucking cool kids, we control it. We
Mm-hmm.
tell y'all what's cool. It's like black culture tell white culture what's cool. We
Exactly.
tell y'all what's cool. We
But
give
it's
a fuck
reverse.
what y'all put out.
That shit reverse
Now,
now.
and see, that because the artists ain't taking control.
And
Look
that's
at
my
it like
point.
this. But
That's my
here's the
point.
thing. But the artists that are, they're thriving. Look at
Yeah.
we want to talk money. We want to talk pockets. You want to talk merch game. You want to talk
Tech-9
physical
that
tickets.
merch.
Tickets sold. It's nobody. Niggas want to talk this shit, but not looking at. They don't want to look at the niggas that's really doing it because they're not talking about money and bitches. It's not out there like that. They are, but they're doing it their way.
Right.
And that's what, like, when you talk about the Tyler Creator thing, I think what Tyler did, I think he grew, first of all, because he actually said he was immature.
Mm-hmm.
He still got a I don't give a fuck nature. But I also think he just he matured. He started caring about the craft even more. Because you got to think.
True.
He might didn't give a fuck back then. He might didn't give a fuck about the craft. He was just having fun. And it worked. To him. To him.
That's part of it for him because he said
right.
that.
He said it. Now he's mature and he gives a fuck. So now he's pushing boundaries because he was talking about he kissed the boy and stuff like that. And Tyler do that. When people are so shocked, I'm like, that's Tyler. All his fan base, they know they ain't tripping.
Facts.
But guess what? We don't expect nothing from Tyler because he done already groomed us. That's what a fan base is. If you groom us into you don't know what I'm a creative. You don't know what I'm gonna come with. That's that's what rap was. Like, we didn't know what these niggas' album was gonna be about before. Niggas want to play the forget game. Facts are, we don't know when Biggie dropped the album, we didn't know what that nigga gonna be talking about for real. Pop, we didn't know. Pop was one of the most versatile niggas ever. You don't know what that nigga was finna drop.
Oh my God, that's a fact.
So here's the thing. All them niggas that we love, they do them. They're the cool kids. They told us what was cool, and the industry, they stood at the industry door and they said, no, this cool. Now what you gonna do?
I can't wait.
It's either this.
I can't wait till we get a black nerd rapper for everything. A black nerd rapper that sell more than everybody. I'm just okay. Just for me. I'm a nigga. The way I'm wired, and this I don't have to try to be this. I've been like this my whole life. The way I am wired, I'm just always curious about what more can be done. And that's work ethic, but I'm saying this specifically, like, I like to add layers to stuff. So if these layers already exist, I look at it like, okay, all of that already exists. What would be beneficial to the whole? Because everything I do, I think about the whole. What would be beneficial to the whole to be like another layer to add? Like, okay, black folks are able to, for real, create lives and futures for themselves by being able to make music. That's great. Okay, then independent shit start popping. It's like, okay, now we can do this shit on our own and don't have to have a label. That's great. Then it's like, okay, so you got niggas like LL Cool J who came out with I Need Love, which added a layer. That at that time, that song added a layer to what type of songs a rapper can rap on. Like, will rap about what type of beats they use. Like, it added a layer. And it's like, I'm always looking for evolution based. So the problem for me when it comes to like the closed-minded and the we have to follow and walk in the footsteps, or we out here playing Twister, I'm like, why we can't step outside the box? Why we can't just do away with the box? Why do we need the box in the first place?
But
Why we, you know what I mean?
It ain't no, listen, bro. The folks that saying it's a box, they drew that motherfucker themselves. It's kind of like Foursquare. It's kind of like Foursquare, bro. They drew that motherfucker themselves. Here's the thing, bro.
Answer, you stupid, bro.
I mean, back what Answer's saying, You know, Dear Silas, he's basically that.
I don't know who that is. Does he get any like?
Man, bro, he got anime bars every song. He dress it. He put the Naruto headband on, and he been out.
All right then.
This nigga, he plays trumpet, and he like. You gotta look into this nigga. Like, I was rapping in Athens a few years ago. It was like 2018. I was rapping downtown Athens, and he was there with his trumpet, and that's. You remember that song Gilligan that they had Gullah Gullah Island, Gullah Island beat. That's his song. He went viral on Vine. I was liking the song. I didn't know that was him. And when I seen the face, I was like, who this nigga over here with a trumpet? And then I went home, looked up that song. It was him, like, coincidentally. And I'm like, damn, that's so dope, bro. The thing is, Dre Benji do the anime rap. Like, it's
gonna be a dog.
It's already. That's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, I talked to a 20-year-old at work. He loves anime. But I was like, bro, how was high school for you? He was like, bro, I was cool. And he wore these like baggy pants with the bejeweled belt and shit. And I'm like, bro, I was doing this shit in high school, bro. I don't know what I would look like. How going for you? He was like, bro, I was cool as hell. It was no table I couldn't sit at. Everybody fuck with anime. Like, if you want to watch anime, if somebody was picking on you for watching anime, they were lame in here. Like, and I said, that's the generation thing. So what comes with this, we have to, as older guys, we have to understand. And I'm not old, but I'm out that generation almost.
Exactly.
What we have to understand, we gonna miss some shit. We gonna look at it and be like, God damn, I wish we had that shit. Like,
definitely. 100%.
So we gonna miss some shit. We gonna miss some shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna be like, I wish we could experience that. Cause I'm be honest, if I was 19, not in this age time, bro, I'll be already famous. Easy.
Done deal, bro.
Done deal. Like, but because that's not our reality, the things you were talking about is happening now. But what Simba was talking about this on my expert opinion, and I've been saying this. Rap is about community.
Facts.
You now being up here in Athens, an hour away from Atlanta, I remember when Rari was blowing up, right? Rari got co-signed by Andre 3000, right?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't nobody know what that nigga was, but he was the biggest shit in Atlanta, bro.
Yeah.
This nigga was making money already, but